Draining will happen at your most elevated state. The people who are able to drain energy this way are called energy vampires. If you're in the company of an energy vampire, you'll feel like you're a bottle, a filled bottle that just got opened wide at the bottom, and all power and energy seeped out fast. It will be so spiritual and so physical that your palms will sweat when this happens. Avoid people who give you such effects. I've had this happen when a friend, in quotes, came to me when I really felt the most spiritually filled, the most elevated. I felt the anointing of God in me. I was filled. She came with strange accusations about how I had not been the best buddy. I wanted to make peace, so I let her speak to her feeling, wondering, oh, poor girl. She's misunderstood me, because I could see that there were vain accusations, totally made up. She spoke for about 30 minutes, and immediately thereafter, I was drained, empty. It took months to recover. In another instant, I joined a happy office conversation that was really just vain, with a colleague that I knew was a backbiting person, a frenemy. Well, I was also drained to the last drop while putting up a smile and trying to be friendly and contributing to the conversation with a lot of laughs. It will seem from experience that this kind of thing happens. These energy vampires are people who harbor negativity against their target and gain access through use of a victim's or emotional vulnerability or guilting. Either you decide to open up and lose yourself, share your love that is within your spirit. The fifth thing that you need to learn is to reboot. Learn to replenish your spirit. Do this using scriptures. I love audio Bible. I love audio video on YouTube that just run scriptures out aloud. Calming media. If a song does not bring you peace, don't listen to it. Never stop praying. Never. No matter how down you are, your prayers are not in vain. I've had the greatest miracles when I was the most down, the most depleted spiritually. I knew I was the farthest from God, yet He won the biggest battles for me. Learn to shield your spirit from unnecessary intrusion through prayer, because some of that comes as spiritual attack. This is the sixth, remove yourself from violent environments. This means don't join other people's fights. Just don't. When you find people throwing insults at each other, leave that environment. Come back later. There's an African saying that when you see a husband and wife fighting, take your garden hoe and go farm. When you come back and find them fighting still, take your seeds and go plant. Number 7 is take charge. Learn to walk in spiritual authority. I cannot stress this enough. INFJs are prone to walking around with their heads looking down at the ground, because in as much as they exude so much spiritual power, they are also humble people. Have you ever entered a room and felt a negative charge? Feeling that room just waiting to engulf you, and you'd say, okay, there's a lot of animosity around here. Now, that's a negative environment. It's a violent environment. Leave. And if you can't leave, maybe it's your office. Silently command that spirit to depart from your presence. You can also do this with people who come at you and you feel violence emitting from them towards your spirit. Also turn around any words that are spoken against you in your presence. Speak to the words, because words are alive. Command them to turn around and leave them to God, because some of these are usually done to provoke you.